Hi, it's the Tiny One / Bishie, and let's continue our exploration of Pokemon. Yeah, that was a scary one that I left the last video with. I apologize for that. Oh my god. I think I said in my last video, I don't remember, but I'm trying to do as much recording as possible before it gets too hot for me to do it. So, as I said last video, I'm recording this on Wednesday, the 28th. I don't know if I'm going to be able to record another video. This is going to be the second recording. I don't know if I'm going to be able to record another video after this. But that's my goal for my days off, is to record 3 videos. That way I can have all my recording done, and then during the hot parts of the day, I can have my fans up, I can have the AC on, and I can stay cool. And yeah, there'll be noise, but at least I'll be able to edit, and I won't have to worry about if it's going to affect my recording quality or not. There is an event going on. I will let you know now. I believe the Make It Rain campaign is going to be back, and I want to try to record some of that, but I probably won't do that until next week. So my next set of days off, and I don't know when it's gonna be cool then, but I'll figure something out. Even if I happen to, I don't know, just like mass record something like super late at night. That's probably what's going to end up happening, because that'll probably be the coolest. Oh well, that's what happens when you have to deal with summer and you live in a small place. And since my place got smaller, I have to think outside the box and get creative, especially now that I'm pumping out so much more content than I did before. Especially gaming content. So, without further ado, I just wanted to give a little update of what's going on with me and everything. Let's get to the next category and see how far into the P category we will get. Oh, look how cute! Okay, this category, as you might have guessed, is the category Penguin. And we have Piplup at number 393. Now, I wouldn't have picked Piplup for my starter, but I still can admit it's a very, very cute water Pokemon. Again, like I said, type is water. It is 1 foot 4 inches. Oh my god, it could like follow you around like a little dog or cat. That's cute. This little like water walk. And it's 11.5 pounds. It doesn't like to be taken care of. It's difficult to bond with since it won't listen to its trainer. But how? It looks like it wants to, you know, love me. Here, what can I, you know? It looks like it wants to bond. And it's like, nah, I'm independent. It's like, what? And then the red version says, because it's very proud, it hates accepting food from people. Its thick down guards it from cold. And its evolutions are Prinplup and Empoleon. And Prinplup is going to be the next Pokemon that we look at. I've actually started playing Pokemon Go again. And oh my god, I would not think that the area I moved into, that's kind of more small town, has so many Pokemon popping up, and there's so many Pokestops. And it's like, wow, it's astounding. Also, I live very close to a park, like closer than my last house. I can literally walk out my door, walk to the corner, and then cross the street, and I'm at the park. Well, diagonally. But yeah, that's how close the park is. And there's a lot of churches, so of course a lot of Pokestops there. And a lot of gyms. It's very, very cool. I like it. And I've been catching some new Pokemon, so I'm excited about that. My boss actually got me into playing Pokemon Go again. Well, one of my bosses. Because I guess he was playing. The store had closed, and we were finishing closing procedures, and he had his phone out. And normally he has his phone out, and he's playing music or whatever. But he knew I was a gamer, so he randomly was like, do you play Pokemon Go? And I said, yeah, I haven't played it for a while. And he's like, what level are you? And so I pulled out my phone, I opened up the app, and I said, oh, I'm level da-da-da. You know, I let him know. And he's like, oh, okay, because there's some Pokemon near outside if you want to go get them. So we're in the store catching Pokemon while finishing closing procedures. It's the funniest thing. So this is Pokemon number 394. So yeah, because of him, I've gotten back into playing the game. And having fun with it again. It's a water type. It's 2 foot 7 inches and 50.7 pounds. It lives alone, away from others. Apparently every one of them believes is the most important. Oh my god. And the red version says, it lives a solitary life. Its wings deliver wicked blows that can snap even the thickest of trees. Oh my god, look at this. Why does this look like a hat that you could, or a helmet that you could buy in Club Penguin? I love it though. I want to capture one of these Pokemon now. This Pokemon is called Iskew, and number 875. It is ice type. It's 4 foot 7. Oh, it's my height. Oh my god. It's 196.2 pounds. It can knock me down though. On hot days, these Pokemon press their ice cube heads together and pass the time cooling each other down. Aww. And then the red version says, if you lick the ice covering its face, you'll find it has a faintly salty taste. The species rode here on ocean currents from a cold, faraway land. That's so weird. And it doesn't evolve. This category is called Perfume, and we have a Spritzee at number 682. It is a fairy type. It's 8 inches and 1.1 pounds. A scent pouch within this Pokemon's body allows it to create various scents. A change in its diet will alter the fragrance it produces. And the red version says, the scent its body gives off enraptures those who smell it. Noble ladies had no shortage of love for Spritzee. And it evolves into Aromatisse. This category is called Pig, and we have Swinub at number 220. It looks like it could be related to a Tribble. If you don't know what a Tribble is, Google Star Trek Tribble. It is ice ground. It's 1 foot 4 inches and 14.3 pounds. It rubs its snout on the ground to find and dig up food. It sometimes discovers hot springs. And the red version says, if it smells something enticing, it dashes off headlong to find the source of the aroma. And it evolves into pillow swine and mammo swine. Okay, so mammo swine came versions later. Okay. This category is called Pig Monkey. I don't know. I didn't come up with the name. And we have Mankey at number 56. It is a fighting type. It's 1 foot 8 inches and 61.7 pounds. It lives in groups in the treetops. If it loses sight of its group, it becomes infuriated by its loneliness. And the red version says, it's extremely quick to anger. It could be docile one moment, then thrashing away the next instant. And it evolves into Primeape, and then many versions later, it got the evolution Annihilate. Annihilate. God, that version looks scary, just from the small little picture right there. But the next Pokemon we're going to look at is Primeape. Primeape looks scary enough, but that they had to add another evolution? That's like, yikes. Hi, kitty. My kitty's come to say hi. You want to sit on the floor? Yeah, the floor is a lot colder or cooler than if you climbed in my lap. You'll get too warm. So this is Pokemon 57. It is a fighting type. It's 3 foot 3 inches and 70.5 pounds. It becomes wildly furious if it even senses someone looking at it. It chases anyone that meets its glare. And the red version says, some researchers theorize that Primeape remains angry even when inside a Pokeball. Oh my god. Yikes. Okay, so this is category Pin Cluster. And we have Quill at number 904. That looks scary. It looks angry. It looks angry like Primeape. It is dark poison. It's 8 feet 2 inches and 133.4 pounds. Its lance-like spikes and savage temperament have earned it the nickname Sea Fiend. It slurps up poison to nourish itself. Ew. Yuck. It's the same for both red and blue. Okay. And its pre-evolution is Quillfish. This next category is called Pinsir, and we have Kingler at number 99. But there is also a Gigantamax version. Oh my god. No, thank you. It is a water type. It's 4 foot 3 inches, so it's a little bit smaller than I am. It's 132.3 pounds. The larger Pinsir has 10,000 horsepower strength. However, it is so heavy it is difficult to aim. Okay, this one. And the red version, it's the same with red and blue. Oh, what's the Gigantamax? Also, I had to step away briefly to turn my AC on. I'm looking at the noise in my recorder, or my recording software. It doesn't look like it's a pretty quiet AC. I'm not gonna lie. Unless you're sitting like right there, it's gonna be quiet. So thankfully, you know, thank goodness for that. But hopefully that'll be able to make the house cooler, and then I can squeeze out one last recording before I end my recording sessions for the weekend. But we'll see. this, like we had a pretty cool June. I think we only had to turn on the AC like a couple times, but very briefly. Now that it's coming up on July, my cat is playing with my chair. Hello, where are you? There you are. My chair has a little lever that helps me raise it up or lower it. And it kind of like flaps about, so she likes batting that around. Anyways, as it's getting up toward July, the temperatures are getting into the triple digits. And so it's going to be a good test of, because we have fans. My roommate and I each have a fan in our room. There's a fan in the hallway that kind of pulls the AC air into our rooms to help keep it cool. It's a smaller place. It's better constructed than our last place. And we also have a ceiling fan up in the kitchen to help us when we're in the kitchen cooking and it's warm. So we'll see how that goes. I might get an extra little tiny fan to place on our shelving area by the computer or by the video games, so that it blows cold air on me and helps me out if I want to be out in the front room playing and it's still very warm. That way I don't melt. But we'll see. Hopefully with all those factors, and our windows and our doors look like they have better sealant than, or better sealing capacity than our old place. Because our old place, you could put your hand on a wall and you could either feel the heat or the cold coming through. And same with if you stood near a door or a window, you could feel the heat or the cold coming through, which you shouldn't be able to. So hopefully we'll be able to keep our electricity costs down, even running the AC to help keep, because my roommate and I both have health issues, so we gotta keep the house cool. And we also have animals, so we have to keep the house cool for them too. Okay, this is it's still watertight. It is now at least 62 feet and 4 inches. And nobody knows how heavy it is. The flow of Gigantamax energy has spurned this Pokemon's left pincer to grow to an enormous size. Oh. That claw can pulverize anything. And the red version says, the bubbles that spew out are strongly alkaline. Any opponents hit by them will have their bodies quickly melted away. Okay. And it, sorry, I didn't mean to hit my mic. And its pre-evolution is Krabby. Now she's pulling the, I want to climb on your lap. And then when I am ready for her, she's like, nah. Come on. You want to join me in recording? So next we have Sizor at number 212. And there's also a mega version. Oh my god, look at that. That's kind of cool. Okay. We have my kitty joining us. It is Bug Steel. And this is actually a big deal because normally when she hears me talking, she doesn't want like any part of it. She's like, nah, nah. It's 5'11" and 260.1 pounds. This Pokemon's pincers, which contain steel, can crush any hard object they get a hold of into bits. And the red version says it swings its eye pattern pincers. Oh, okay, yeah, that's an eyeball. That looks like a beak, like a parrot. That's not a parrot. Anyway. It swings its eye pattern pincers up to scare its foes. This makes it look like it has 3 heads. And its pre-evolution is Scyther. Next category is called Pitch Black. We have Darkrai at number 491. It is a dark type Pokemon. It's 4'11", so it's a little bit bigger than I am. And it's 111.3 pounds. It chases people and Pokemon from its territory by causing them to experience deep, nightmarish slumbers. And the red version says it can lull people to sleep and make them dream. It is active during nights of the new moon. And this Pokemon does not evolve. This category is called Placid. And this Pokemon looks like Falcor from Neverending Story. That's what it reminds me of anyway. This is called Drampa, and it's 780. It is normal dragon. It's 9 feet 10 inches and 407.9 pounds. The mountains it calls home are nearly 2 miles in height. On rare occasions, it descends to play with the children living in the towns below. And the red version says, Drampa is a kind and friendly Pokemon, up until it is angered. When that happens, it stirs up a gale and flattens everything around. Yeah, it was a bit too warm, huh? My cat's like, nope, no more lap time. And this Pokemon does not evolve. Next category is called Plasma. And we have Rotom at number 479. But we also have Heat Rotom, Wash Rotom, Frost Rotom, Fan Rotom. Could use one of those right now. And Mo Rotom. Honestly, I could use Frost Rotom as well. It is Electric Ghost. It's 1 foot tall and 0.7 pounds. Its electricity-like body can enter some kind of machines and take control in order to make mischief. And the red version says, research continues on this Pokemon, which could be the power source of a unique motor. Alright. And let's see. So with Heat Rotom, it becomes Electric Fire. It's an electrical fire! Oh no! Oh my god. Did they realize that when they made this? Oh my god. In the convention microwave, if the convention microwave oven is not working properly, then the Rotom inhabiting it will become lethargic. And the red version says, this Rotom has possessed a convention microwave oven. It will sear the surrounding area with its burning heat, then smile in delight. Oh my god. For Wash Rotom, it is now Electric Water. Its height and weight stay the same. This Rotom has entered a washing machine. It nods with satisfaction after it floods the surrounding area. Oh my god. The red version says, the model of washing machine that Rotom can inspirit has been discontinued, so these appliances are now traded at high prices. Oh my god, just floods the area. What about the Frost Rotom? Height and weight stay the same. It is now Electric Ice. This Rotom has entered a refrigerator. Yeah, that's a fridge. It leaps about around gleefully after it uses cold air to freeze the area around it. And the red version says, the special motor within the refrigerator is the key for bringing about Rotom's change in form. Okay. Height and weight stay the same. It is now electric flying. This Rotom has entered an electric fan. It smirks with satisfaction over a prank. What? Somebody didn't proofread this. It smirks with satisfaction over a prank well pulled. Oh, okay. That was just so weirdly phrased. Over a prank well pulled after it blows away everything around it. Alright. My brain just could not comprehend that for a second. It's like, what? And the red version says, there are several appliances that Rotom can inspire, but the first one to be developed was the electric fan. Alright, Mo Rotom, last one. That looks scary. Height and weight stay the same. It is now electric grass. That sounds like a band name. Hey, sup everybody, we're electric grass. The lawnmower is one of the household appliances that led to the development of the Rotom Dex. Okay. And the red version says, this Rotom has possessed a lawnmower. It will mow down grass and flowers, then swagger around with pride at its accomplishments. It mows the flowers. Oh my god. And this Pokemon does not evolve. Technically it does, but it doesn't. So this category is called Plate, and we have Armaldo at number 348. It is Rock Bug. It's 4'11", so it's a little bit bigger than I am. It's 150.4 pounds. After evolution, this Pokemon emerged onto land. Its lower body has become stronger, and blows from its tail are devastating. And the red version says, though it lives on land, it's also a good swimmer. It dives into the ocean in search of prey, using its sharp claws to take down its quarry. And if you remember, its pre-evolution is Anorith. This next category is called Playhouse, and we have Happiny at number 440. It is a normal type. It's 2 foot tall and 53.8 pounds. It carries a round white rock in its pouch belly. Oh, it's a rock. That's okay. That's cute. Oh my god. If it gets along well with someone, it will sometimes give that person the rock. Aww. That's cute. Oh, the red version. It carefully carries a round white rock that it thinks is an egg. Aww. Is bothered by how curly its hair looks. Your hair's fine. It's cute. And if you remember, this Pokemon evolves to Chansey and Blissey. This category is called Playful, and we have Monferno at number 391. It's a firefighter. It's 2'11" and 48.5 pounds. It skillfully controls the intensity of the fire on its tail to keep its foes at an ideal distance. And the red version says, it uses ceilings and walls to launch aerial attacks. Its fiery tail is but one weapon. And if you remember, its pre-evolution is Chimchar, and its next evolution is Infernape. Next we have Pancham, at number 674. It is fighting type. It's 2 foot tall and 17.6 pounds. It chooses a Pangoro as its master, and then imitates its master's actions. This is how it learns to battle and hunt for its prey. And the red version says, wanting to make sure it's taken seriously, Pancham's always giving others a glare, but if it's not focusing, it ends up smiling. And it evolves into Pangoro. Next, we have the category Plump Mouse, and we have Bidoof at number 399. Oh my god. It is a normal type. It's 1 foot 8 inches and 44.1 pounds. With nerves of steel, nothing can perturb it. It is more agile and active than it appears. And the red version says, it constantly gnaws on logs and rocks to whittle down its front teeth. It nests alongside water. And its next evolution is Bibarel. Alright. So next we're going to be coming into the poison categories. This first one is called Poison Bag. And we have Swalot at number 317. My gosh. Why has it got the fish lips, the pouty lips? It is poison type. It's 5 foot 7 inches and 176.4 pounds. It gulps anything that fits in its mouth. Its special enzymes can dissolve anything. Oh my god. And its red version says, it can swallow a tire whole in one gulp. It secretes a horribly toxic fluid from the pores on its body. Oh my god. And its pre-evolution is Gulpin. This category is called Poison Bee. And we have Beedrill at number 15. And now Beedrill has a mega version. Oh my god. That looks more like a hornet than a bee now. That's ready for you. It's going to get you. It is bug poison. It's 3 foot 3 inches and 65 pounds. It has 3 poisonous stingers on its forelegs and its tail. They're used to jab its enemies repeatedly. And the red version says, oh, it's the same for blue and red. So the mega version says, it's still bug poison. It is now 4 foot 7, so now it's my height. Oh my god. And it's 89.3 pounds. Its legs have become poison stingers. It stabs its prey repeatedly with the stingers on its limbs, dealing the final blow with the stinger in its rear. It gets you with the butt. It's the same for both red and blue. And as you may know, its pre-evolutions are Weedle and Kakuna. This category is called Poison Gas. And we have Coughing at 109. It is a poison type. It's 2 foot tall and 2.2 pounds. Its body is full of poisonous gas. It floats into garbage dumps, seeking out the fumes of raw, rotting trash. Ew. And the red version says, it adores polluted air. Some claim that coughing used to be more plentiful in the Galar region than they are now. And it evolves into Wheezing, and that's going to be the next Pokemon that we look at. This is one of James' Pokemon, I think. So this is Pokemon 110, and it has a Galarian version. Oh my god. It looks like it has a smokestack top hat that's pouring out smoke. But why does the smoke coming out of the top of its smokestack hat look cleaner than the smoke around it? It also looks like rich, you know, like the stereotypical, what is it? Is it, Fairly Odd Parents, I think it is, that have the rich guy. He's like a little tiny rich guy. He wears all white, and he has like that top hat that's like ridiculously tall. You know what I'm talking about? That's what that reminds me of. One of them needs to have a monocle. I don't know why. Why'd you pass up that opportunity? Like this one right here, have like a monocle. It is poison type. It's 3'11" and 20.9 pounds. It grows by feeding on gases released by garbage. Though very rare, triplets have been found. And it's the same for both red and blue. So what does this version say? It is now Poison Fairy. Oh my god, it's a Poison Fairy. It is 9 feet 10 inches tall. Oh my. That's what makes it so much taller. I bet you. It is 35.3 pounds. Let's see. This Pokemon consumes particles that contaminate the air. Instead of leaving droplings, it expels clean air. Okay. So it's good to have around, I guess? That's so odd. And the red version says, long ago, during a time when droves of factories fouled the air with pollution, Weezing changed into this form for some reason. This category is called Poison Moth, and we have Venomoth at number 49. With these hardwood floors, when someone in another apartment drops something, you can hear it. Or like when my cat wants to, don't swipe at my hand. Or when my boy cat wants to angrily thump his tail on the ground, you can hear it. It is bug poison. It's 4'11", so it's a little bit bigger than me. And it's 27.6 pounds. The wings are covered with dust-like scales. Every time it flaps its wings, it looses highly toxic dust. And the red version says, when it attacks, it flaps its large wings violently to scatter its poisonous powder all around. And its pre-evolution is Venonat. This Pokemon is called Dustox, and it's 269. It is bug poison. It's 3'11" and 69.7 pounds. Dustox is instinctively drawn to light. Swarms of this Pokemon are attracted by the bright lights of cities, where they wreak havoc by stripping the leaves off roadside trees for food. And the red version says, when Dustox flaps its wings, a fine dust is scattered all over. This dust is actually a powerful poison that will make even a pro wrestler sick. This Pokemon searches for food using its antennae like radar. So this. And its pre-evolutions are Wurmple and Cascoon. This next category is called Poison Pin. And we have Nidoran female at number 29. And it has, I say female because it has the female symbol right here. It is poison type. It's 1 foot 4 inches and 15.4 pounds. Females are more sensitive to smells than males. While foraging, they'll use their whiskers to check which wind direction and stay downwind of predators. Oh, to check wind direction. Okay. And the red version says, it uses its hard incisor teeth to crush and eat berries. The tip of a female Nidoran's horn, I guess this right here. Oh no, it's hard to tell what its horn. I think that's its horn. And then that's like an ear. Oops. The tip of a female Nidoran's horn is a bit more rounded than the tip of a male's horn. Okay. And it evolves into Nidorina and Nidoqueen. And Nidorina is going to be the next Pokemon that we look at. I was going to get ahead of myself. So this is Pokemon number 30. It is Poison type. It's 2 foot, 7 inches tall, and 44.1 pounds. The horn on its head has atrophied. Aw, okay. So I guess this little lump was the horn. It is thought that this happens so Nidorina's children won't get poked while their mother is feeding them. Oh my god. And the red version says, if the group is threatened, these Pokemon will band together to assault enemies with a chorus of ultrasonic waves. Next is Nidoran male at number 32. See, there's the horn is more pronounced. It is poison type. It's 1 foot 8 inches and 19.8 pounds. The horn on a male Nidoran's forehead contains a powerful poison. This is a very cautious Pokemon, always straining its large ears. And the red version says, small but brave, this Pokemon will hold its ground and even risk its life in battle to protect the female it's friendly with. That's cute. And its evolutions are Nidorino and Nidoking. And Nidorino is going to be the next Pokemon that we look at. So this is Pokemon number 33. It is poison type. It's 2 foot 11 and 43 pounds. With a horn that's harder than diamond. There's the horn. This Pokemon goes around shattering boulders as it searches for a moonstone. And the red version says, it's nervous and quick to act aggressively. The potency of its poison increases along with the level of adrenaline present in its body. Oh my god, check out this Pokemon looks very cool. I wouldn't mind having this on my team. It's very cool looking, very like alien-like too. I like it. This Pokemon is called Poipole and it's number 803. It is a poison type. It is 2 foot tall, 4 pounds, and its gender is unknown. This Ultra Beast is well enough liked to be chosen as a first partner in its own world. And the red version says, an Ultra Beast that lives in a different world. It cackles wildly as it sprays its opponent with poison from the needles on its head. Oh, okay, yeah. Yikes. And its next evolution is Naganadel. And that's going to be the next Pokemon that we look at. And also the last Pokemon in the Poison type category. So this is Pokemon number 804. It is Poison Dragon. It's a Poison Dragon! What? It's 11 feet, 10 inches, and 330.7 pounds. It stores hundreds of liters of poisonous liquid inside its body. It is one of the organisms known as UBs. And the red version says, one kind of Ultra Beast. It fires a glowing venomous liquid from its needles. Needles. Probably those two. This liquid is also immensely adhesive. This category is called Polka Dots. My god. And we have Azurill at number 298. It's the heat starting to affect me. I betcha. It is normal fairy. It's 8 inches tall and 4.4 pounds. Its tail bounces like a rubber ball. It flings that tail around to fight opponents bigger than itself. And the red version says, its tail is packed full of nutrients it needs to grow. And it evolves into Meryl and then Azumarill. This next category is called Pond Skater, and we have Surskit and number 283. It is bug water, is 1 foot 8 inches and 3.7 pounds. They usually live on ponds, but after an evening shower, they may appear on puddles in towns. And the red version says, it secretes a thick, sweet-scented syrup from the tip of its head. Okay, there. It lives on weed-choked ponds. And it evolves into Masquerain. This next category is called Poodle. And we have Fur Frau at number 676. There's a normal version, a heart trim version. That's cute. That reminds me of the poodle in Oliver and Company. Beefy, I think her name is. I think so. That's what that reminds me of. There's a star-trimmed version. That's kind of cute too. And a dive. Oh, I like that one. Nope, I'm sorry. The poodle in Oliver and Company is Georgette. Way off. Whoops. It is a normal type. It's 3'11" and 61.7 pounds. There was an era when aristocrats would compete to see who could trim their fur frau's fur into the most exquisite style. Yeah, I can see that. And the red version says, left alone, its fur will grow longer and longer, but it would only allow someone it trusts to cut it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any difference between the different trims. Nope. Okay. And this Pokemon does not evolve. Okay, next category is called Popstar, and we have Brione at number 729. I don't know how to say that. It is a water type. It's 2 foot tall and 38.6 pounds. It gets excited when it sees a dance it doesn't know. This hard worker practices diligently until it can learn that dance. And the red version says, it attacks by smacking its enemies with the exploding water balloons that it creates. Oh my god. And its pre-evolution is Popilio, and its next evolution is Primarina. This category is called Posy Picker, and we have Comfy at number 764. It is a fairy type Pokemon. It's 4 inches tall and 0.7 pounds. Comfy picks flowers with its vine and decorates itself with them. For some reason, flowers won't wither once they're attached to Comfy. Sorry about that hiccup. And the red version says, these Pokemon smell very nice. All Comfy wear different flowers, so each of these Pokemon has its own individual scent. And this Pokemon does not evolve. This category is called Predator. Oof. As in the animal. Like actual animals. And we have Staraptor at number 398. Don't get me, YouTube. It's normal flying. It's 3'11" and 54.9 pounds. When Avia evolved into Staraptor, they leave the flock to live alone. They have sturdy wings. And the red version says, it never stops attacking even if it's injured. It fusses over the shape of its comb. It's almost a pompadour. And its pre-evolutions are Starly and Staravia. Oh, look how cute! The next category is called Prim, and we have Delcatty at number 301. It is a normal type. It's 3 foot 7 inches and 71.9 pounds. Delcatty prefers to live an unfettered existence, in which it can do as it pleases at its own pace. Because this Pokemon eats and sleeps wherever it decides, its daily routines are completely random. And the red version says, Delcatty sleeps anywhere it wants without keeping a permanent nest. If other Pokemon approach it as it sleeps, this Pokemon will never fight. It will just move away somewhere else. Aww. And its pre-evolution is Skitty. Oh my god, this is kind of spooky. This category is called Prism. And we have Necrozma at number 800. And we have that version, Duskmane, oh my gosh, Dawn Wings, and an Ultra version. It is Psychic type. It's 7 feet 10 inches and 507.1 pounds. It looks somewhat pained as it rages around in search of light, which serve as its energy. It's apparently from another world. And the red version says, light is the source of its energy. If it isn't devouring light, impurities build up in it and on it, and Necrozma darkens and stops moving. Okay. Okay. So as the Duskmane version, it is now Psychic Steel. It's 12 feet 6 inches and 1,014.1 pounds. This is its form while it's devouring the light of Solgaleo. It pounces on foes and then slashes them with the claws on its fore limbs and back. Ooh, okay. And the red version says, this is Necrozma's form while it's absorbing the power of Solgaleo, making it extremely ferocious and impossible to control. Alright. What about Dawn Wings? It is now Psychic Ghost. It is 13 feet and 9 inches and 771.6 pounds. La Luna no longer has a will of its own. Now under the control of Necrozma, it continuously expels all of its energy. And the red version says, this is its form while it's devouring the light of Lunala. It grasps foes in its giant claws and rips them apart with brute force. Jeesh. And then the Ultra form. It is now Psychic Dragon. It's 24 feet and 7 inches and 507.1 pounds. This is its form when it has absorbed overwhelming light energy. It fires laser beams from all over its body. And the red version says, the light pouring out from all over its body affects living things and nature, impacting them in various ways. And this Pokemon does not evolve. So I think this is a good place to end this video. And then in the next video, we will continue into the P category, and it looks like we're going to be moving into the R and possibly S category. Okay. So that's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.